Hey, I'm not dead. Okay, don't call the cops. What's up, guys? Variety here, bringing you sort of an update video, but also it's to let you know I'm planning on developing some future videos for you guys. So it's just an update. I haven't forgotten about my YouTube peeps. I'm definitely still planning on growing my channel. It's just it's been tough lately. The summer's been great, but I spent the last couple of weeks in Florida. I've also wanted to talk about my vacation in Florida and you know, how it went, but because I have 7 minutes to work with here, so I can't just talk about, you know, one project and just elaborate on that for a whole 7 minutes. So what I'm planning on doing is I've recently been getting into Xbox Live parties, and people have been getting into fights and whatnot. And I'll say that I have too, but I wouldn't really want to post them. But there's this huge fight, cat fight against, well, it was consisting of several girls on Xbox Live. You know, just the regular trash talk as you know usually expect. But it went on for a little while. It got a bit boring after a few minutes. But two of them were my friends. I'll list who they are in the video ahead. But yeah, there's that, and there's also I'm also planning on resetting on Black Ops 2 as like a finale for like resetting or getting to Black Ops 3. You know, getting hyped for, you know, Treyarch's new game, etc., etc. So I was gonna do this resetting before, or resetting, I'd say either tomorrow. So I'd definitely bring you a video tomorrow or the day after. I'm not promising anything. I'm not promising anything tomorrow. I'd say the day after, just to be on the safe side, because I'm very inconsistent with my work. I have housework to do. I have a bunch of things I have to take care of at home. So yeah, there's that. But anyway, aside from that, I'm not dead. I mean, my YouTube channel's been dead for about a month. I haven't replied to comments. I know. I'm gonna definitely do that. I still have like applications I need to fill out. Anyway, it's some crazy stuff that you don't need to know about that. Anyway, what the gameplay you're seeing here? Wow, this is a bit late, considering you've been watching for almost 3 minutes now. This is the gameplay I have on Terrace on Advanced Warfare. It's a very old gameplay, but I do pretty well here, and I managed to carry the team, which is very rare you see from me, because I just mess around and do whatever. And my internet's been pretty terrible lately, so that's another reason why I haven't been uploading as much, is because my internet has just been all over the place. Bell Mobility, if you live in Canada, I do not recommend Bell Mobility, considering their lackluster lag and their inconsistency on the Wi-Fi and internet settings on the modem. Yeah, so I'm going to switch to Videotron within the next week, for sure, because I cannot take, you know, going from 4-bar to 1-bar constantly throughout a match, and being the only person on 1-bar, it's like the most frustrating thing ever. And paying what I am paying per month, it's ridiculous. They're putting me through this treatment. And I've called them multiple times to let them know, hey, you're not doing your job. It's like, do your job. Like, what do you think people are paying you for? Just to freaking sit there and finger yourself behind your desk? Anyway, enough about that. Anyway, apologies for the really long intro, and apologies for my snorkeling, sniffling, snorting. I'm not a scuba diver. Why would I say snorkeling? Ugh. Anyway, my vacation took place on the 4th of July. I departed from Montreal to Florida by plane, and I really was worried. And that's the thing you don't want to happen to you on vacation, is worrying. It's like that one thing on your shoulders. It's like a huge burden over your shoulders. It's like, you know, you need to let loose. It's a vacation. You need to relax, just chill and have fun. But for me, I'm not a very good flyer, and I don't know, flying for me is just like it's a second banana for me. It's like I don't want to create any priorities for flying. It's just I don't want to do it, but I have to in order to get anywhere quickly. Anyway, I flew to Florida. Thank goodness there were no nuts or nothing weird happened or not anything, you know, out of the ordinary. I made it there safe, and so did the other 215 passengers with me. So that's a good thing. No abnormal, crazy incident happened. So and the 4th of July was that one day, the one day that my lovely lady friend is in the area with me, and I had no car, so yeah, that was the only day we can actually meet together. So I spent the day with her, and you know, we had a great time. The only problem was I ended up walking all the way there. You know, the way there was fine. You know, daytime in Miami Beach is okay. It's not ridiculously unsafe. Like, everyone's just out there carrying a gun and, you know, super ghetto. Mind you, it does get pretty ghetto over there, but anyway, that's a different story. When I left from the hotel, my friend told me, you better take the bus home. And I should have listened to her, but I didn't. I ended up walking a whole 24 blocks, and almost every single street, there was some drunken maniac verbally assaulting me. It was like one person after the other. Hey, what are you doing here? Why aren't you darker skinned or something like that? I'm like, I just keep walking, like, you know, for every verbal insult I hear, I just want to walk faster and faster. And it got to the point where I just like I just call my mother at her at the condo from my house, like trying to just forget about everything that's happening. Just pray that nobody else like talks to me or says something really insulting and, like, you know, tries to mug me or anything like that. It didn't. It was crazy. I kept hearing cars vrooming right by me. Every time I tried to cross the street, there was a couple of guys that almost tried to run me over. They didn't. And yeah, what a ride. What a ride back. And next time I'm probably just gonna sit in the bus or just take a cab home, because you don't want to be effing with people on the 4th of July, especially around Miami-Dade County. Anyway, that was my story. And, yeah, I'll see you Nigerians on the next video.